Hello, everyone, and welcome to another True Crime Tarot reading. This one is a continuation from my Kennedy files, and I thought, I did Marilyn Monroe recently on it, and it just stuck. What can I say? I'm sure everyone's done a reading on JFK. There's been so much out there about, his assassination and everything like that. But I actually never have. And even offline, I've never done it. I've always thought about the conspiracy, but of course it happened long before I even, would even know who he was. So I just thought, you know what, why not? We have a break from, the gruesome twosome. The royal family is doing nicely, quietly, quiet achievers as they all are. So I'm going to continue on with my crime tarot at the moment, and we're going to read on JFK and the assassination, and if this amazing investigation deck can shed some light on the story. All right. The lovers, a relationship, and yes, that is the reason why I'm pursuing this, because of, what can I say, Marilyn Monroe and what we found out. Okay, it did not go to plan. Fight, connect, conflict, argument, two crimes connected, put in a room or in a place. Well, I do know that Jackie Kennedy's pink Chanel, I'm pretty sure it was Chanel, has been locked away, her dress that she refused to remove, and was kept on for a very long time, even all the way, on the plane from Dallas, I think it was Dallas, all the way back to Washington. It was pretty traumatic, especially for the time. What can I say? So I think whatever else is in that room and in that place, I think well, I guess it's up to the Kennedy family if he'll ever be released. Two crimes connected does not surprise me at all. I do believe that he had massive issues with the mob. I also believe he had massive issues with the FBI as well. So, maybe there was more than two crimes, but let's just keep going. Fight, conflict, argument did not go as planned. That doesn't surprise me at all when it comes to did not go as planned. I'm not too sure if it was supposed to have been the way that it carried out, if without, being weird about it when it comes to who actually fired the shot. It is believed that there was at least two shots taken, one from behind and one from the side, or one from the front or something. So, okay, poison, or some sort of poison there, or it's a trigger word. That's why I don't say it. I know a lot of people do say it, but my channel is too small. I can't get away with certain words. Illicit substances. There you go. The world, end of the situation. Yeah, and buried. Yeah, a lot of stories are being buried, aren't they? Crime of opportunity. So that was definitely a crime of opportunity when it was already advertised that he was going to, be driving through the streets, basically, so the public could see him. That would definitely be, the crime of opportunity, because it's like he's out in the headlines. He's out in the open. It's not like someone has to, go into an office or something like that and be obvious. Some sort of sniper could definitely be hiding, not only within the crowd but in the buildings or wherever. You've got the endings. Well, Apparently the situation had to be ended, allegedly. Now, that's interesting, isn't it? We're talking higher up people here that made that decision, allegedly. And D or poison. So I'm just going to go a little bit higher. That behind closed doors, suspicious activity. Ringmaster, organised, and innocent. As suspected, the person that was charged and then he was also shot, Lee Harvey Oswald, allegedly was innocent. There is someone that looks like him that could possibly be the person, because you have two people here and it's under the innocent one. So, I'm getting the energies that there's more than one person involved here, and the person that they did get was innocent. So I don't know to what point was he innocent, but it would appear that it was all suspicious activities behind closed doors, so it was all pre-arranged, because you've got the ringmaster and the organizer. Now, let's just keep going to see if we can pull out who the ringmaster and the organizer are. They're in a red jacket. Alright, so there is a connection, strategy and planning, dark web or recorded, and body is hidden with DNA evidence. That goes back to putting a room in a place. I have heard that it was an inside job, and let's throw in allegedly. I'm not saying it was an inside job like his, left hand or right hand person, but the guards, allegedly. Now, if there's DNA evidence, it's locked up and it's under the Kennedy vault or whatever, according to these cards. The body is hidden. I would believe that the person that fired the second shot is basically gone. His body is hidden. There is a record. I do believe that there are records, videos out there, tapes out there somewhere, that is probably along the line of the conspiracy side of things, but that also shows a little bit more information than what was actually pledged and alleged at the time. It was alleged that everything all happened up in the warehouse with Lee Harvey Oswald, and that's just what happened, basically. It was a strategy and it was planned. So there's that card that's come out as well, and there is a connection somewhere with the person, which is where I was going with possibly a bodyguard or something like that. I think the DNA evidence is going to show that. I'm pretty sure that the Kennedys know the story. And if you notice that they did back off a lot after that, like backed off quite a lot, when it came to the FBI, allegedly entertainment purposes only. And or having any mob involvement, because there were two crimes. So JFK upset two pretty high up, groups kind of thing, allegedly entertainment purposes only. He was sacrificed. So you've got the hangman come out here. Tarot's been quiet here. There's only a couple that have come out so far, and that was the lovers, and it was the world, and it was the hangman. A lot of crimes have been crimes of passion, where it's not so complicated that, there's more than, one thing happening. There's like some sort of argument, there's some sort of debt owing, and or there's been a relationship. And that's generally the three major circumstances on a lot of crime. I've got to wonder, because I do know that Marilyn was also friends with the mob, Sam, I think his name was, from memory. I can't remember now. Okay, allegedly. It was a well-founded, sorry, I'll start again, get my teeth in, well-funded operation. Distraction, not as it seems. the hangman came out, which is your tarot, and that's your sacrifice. And you also now have not involved, unaware, and you have the final one washing through, which is a chariot, and that's a vehicle. Well, that's exactly where it happened. That is to break the barriers kind of thing, and basically put an end to it again with tarot coming through. I'm not too sure that whoever it was or wasn't involved with Marilyn Monroe. It looks like there was a lot of fights here. It could very much be a couple of people that had teamed up and just decided that's it. He's burnt too many bridges, literally. It's got to be the sacrifice. Well, he was sacrificed, that's for sure. But, to what group? I would say there was a couple that teamed up together. I really do. And they saw it as a crime of opportunity when he was just, basically in an open top car driving through the street. It was, basically handed to them, wasn't it? Allegedly. Definitely suspicious activity. It was funded. Someone was involved that it was funded, absolutely. But you also see that whoever was involved, they basically weren't hidden as well. To not find any DNA evidence or anything, and whatever there is in that file, in that lock that's been filed away with Jackie's stress, there's evidence there as well. Like I said, I'm pretty sure the Kennedy family did know about it. If you have a look about what happens there, Bobby went up and he went straight through and decided to, go up and lobbying and, for the next president. And look what happened to him as well. When it came to Ted, well, that's another story, and I've done a reading on that already, so we already know what kind of person he was. And they pretty much stayed quiet. Sure, there's John Jr. I may do a reading about him. I'll just see how we go on this playlist. It doesn't appear to be very popular, so if you guys are still interested in it, let me know. It's always nice to do something different. But on the summary of this one, I would say there's two people involved. He upset too many people, too many different groups, pretty high up, and he was basically sacrificed, absolutely. And I don't believe that, especially with the innocent, I don't believe that the major bullet was from Lee Harvey Oswald, allegedly entertainment purposes only. But it is someone that looked very similar to him, who was also hidden. Okay, so please like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.